shouldn't be that hard to open my eyes to see that it was just written to abuse people and control them. His illustration is, I think, of Moses in the desert, right? Well, Moses was in the desert because he didn't accept that right high place he had, and he decided to give it up to have a bunch of rabble follow him off into the desert. Paul the Apostle, like he could have tried to control people, but he didn't even try to. In fact, when it comes to the world, he says he has no right to control the world or tell the world what to do. The Bible doesn't fit that at all,
Some little weird desert dweller who hated gays, women, right, and wanted power and was angry because he lived in the desert, wanted to make everyone pay. It's so obvious the Bible's written by men. Seizing power. Yes.
I studied the Bible for thousands and thousands and thousands of hours. I've studied the Bible, and obviously someone will think I have blinders on, but it shouldn't be that hard to open my eyes to see that it was just written to abuse people and control them. His illustration is, I think, of Moses in the desert, right? Well, Moses was in the desert because he didn't accept that right high place he had, and he decided to give it up to have a bunch of rabble follow him off into the desert. Paul the Apostle, like he could have tried to control people, but he didn't even try to. In fact, when it comes to the world, he says he has no right to control the world or tell the world what to do. The Bible doesn't fit that.
Okay. Ricky Gervis is an idiot. He should stick to comedy and leave the Bible out of it. First of all, where does he get it that Moses was angry and mad and hated gays? I don't think Moses knew very many gays, because he took the children of Israel, and I don't think Egypt at that time supported gayism. I don't think any of the Egyptian people practiced gayism. I think that whole region at that time was anti-gay. It wasn't just the Christians that were anti-gay. It was the pagans that were anti-gay as well. You could get killed for being gay. So Moses being out in the desert, okay, Moses out in the desert, like Pastor Winger said, he was out there because he chose to defy the fat from the king's table. He chose to walk away from his heritage as an Egyptian. He had the power. He had the family, the luxury, the money. He had all that. He was, treated like a king until he decided to walk off. He chose God. I didn't turn my settings off, but he chose God over the Egyptians. That's why he was out in the desert. Okay? He wasn't hating gays, angry, mad. What is he talking? Being an atheist is like going to school and then dropping out on the second day. Okay, because you don't like your teachers. Being an atheist is like vandalizing the door and writing graffiti on the door because you don't know how to get through it, or you don't have a key to get through the door, so you just vandalize it. Being an atheist is like pissing on the ground because you're tired of driving around in circles. You don't know how to get back to the city. Being an atheist is like, it's like breaking into somebody's house, okay, because you don't like the color of their house. Being an atheist is like beating some guy up because you're jealous that his girlfriend looks better than yours. Being an atheist is like spending the night with the dog out in the doghouse on purpose because you're mad at your wife. You know, being an atheist is like jumping off the roof because you don't understand the song that your friend was singing. Your friend singing is so horrible, he made you commit suicide. That's what being an atheist is like. It really is. It's like setting fire to your house because your landlord never showed up to fix your plumbing. Like, it's just stupid. It's just stupid. You know, it really is. It's stupid. It really is. You think us Christians are stupid, and you make comedy about us and all like that. No, Ricky Gervis, you're the idiot. I think you're a funny person, but when you try to explain the joke, keep the joke up. Don't try to explain it. Because explaining it makes you the one that's getting laughed at. You want to joke and you want to make jokes about Christians or whatever, you go right ahead. I watch your comedy and I laugh at your Christian jokes. But when you try to explain a joke like you're doing here, now I'm laughing at you. You're the idiot. Okay? God bless you. I am DeRoy Cruz, your life applications officer. Thank you for watching. Now, how do I get out of here? Here I go.